dismissed the whole thing of monetary reform. And then some time ago, after the Swiss vote, and that vote hit the Wall Street Journal, he subscribes to the Wall Street Journal, so he cut out the article in the Wall Street Journal about that Swiss vote. And I got an envelope in the mail from him. He only lives a half a mile from me, but he sent me by mail. And on the top, he said, "I see you're making some progress, John." That was great. But in any case, it's a slow process to kind of nurture these conversations. And the first conversation I had with the banker, I did it all wrong, just as you have pointed out. I went with the solution rather than trying to articulate the problem. And it didn't go anywhere, but I'm getting better.
Thank you. I've been listening to John tell his reports about what he does in Athens for a few years, and I really appreciate it. It's a model in my view. And since you ended on about what's the problem, what I wanted to say to Norman is when you're figuring out your criteria for this essay contest, the experience you had, was it last week or recently, where you got everybody to admit, yep, there's a problem, and from there things went bad. So maybe a possible topic of this paper can be, what is the problem? So the student is with, whatever their passion is. Maybe they're all about race, or they're all about, some other important thing in our society. What is the problem, and how might monetary reform address the problem? What I've seen a lot of times is admitting there's a problem is pretty cool, but the people in the room have to sort of agree on what is the problem. And maybe that's where we have to start, as John's suggesting too.
Okay, sorry, yeah, we can, we've got a break for the next speaker, which is Virginia Hammond, who's coming in to us via Zoom, but we may be able to close with some continuing this discussion, and broaden it out based on what Virginia has to say with her campaign as well. So just try and get the
Jamie,
Zoom.
could I throw one more thing out before we go? I would like people to consider, and I hope we get to have some conversation about, there's this talk about a constitutional convention. It started with United to Amend wants an amendment to get money out of politics, and that got to be big. And now all the conservatives are throwing their money at a constitutional convention, and 37 states are signed up. They'd only need a couple more states to get a constitutional convention and gut the whole Constitution. My suggestion for our group and people concerned about money is, shouldn't we be ready, if that happens, to get those 5 words, I got this from Stephen's book, those 5 words in the right place in the Constitution, power to emit bills of credit.
Yes.
Shouldn't we be ready with something, if there's a constitutional convention, to put that out there and try to have United to Amend and other people get on a little campaign about that? I don't know. I would like this group to consider it and talk about it, please.
I think we should oppose any convention. Not.
I agree. We don't want it, but we got to be ready if it comes.
Yeah, but then you're almost invited to come.
Okay.
Is Mike holding here?
Okay.